What he can't do is just, I don't want that to trump his ability to coach the game, and that's 1A on the Roy Manning description is he's an elite coach, an elite recruiter, and an impressive professional in our business, But he also comes with, that side, which is fun for us as coaches. We enjoy it. I spend more time, retweeting his stuff than I ever actually put out my own content. So, and I think the players enjoy it too. I mean, you see a real side to him. And the nice thing is it's not fluff. It's not. It is him. It comes from a good place, and having fun in a very serious, sport and kind of occupation type of thing is nice to have those moments. And so he takes advantage of it. So it's fun to be around.
How are the safety competitions coming along?
Probably not as much competition as I like at this point. I've been I kind of echo what I said in the spring in terms of trouble and Delaire back there, and then Pat Fields kind of established at this point, and so credit goes to them in that sense. So there's some positives there. Again, the negative side is I don't feel the push from that kind of that second level. And so in any event, and it could be a guy has an injury or two or something like that, kind of banged up and all that stuff. But that's the reality of it. So in any event, like there to be more competition in the back end, but those guys have done a nice job thus far in fall camp and continued on from what they did in the spring.
How does Norwood's injury change things for you guys?
Well, certainly I think it changes things. I'm sick for him. He worked his tail off since we had a chance to start working together in January. He was kind of that Swiss Army knife for us in the spring. Reminded that there was a Saturday in the spring where he played corner for us, safety for us, and nickel for us all in the same practice. Mm-hmm. By the way, we're just installing a new defense. So I had a tremendous summer and had a couple good days of fall camp. It's just unfortunate what happened. I will say this: he's going to be a tremendous college football player, and so that's the as you look into the future, couldn't be more excited about him. And I know he's one of those guys that will attack the rehab and come back and actually be better from it. In the meantime, it's opportunities for other guys to kind of their number is called, and we expect guys to take advantage of that.
Obviously, Buki's the obvious one there at nickel, but who else you got there right now? How do you feel about the depth?
Yeah, I think I commend Buki up until this point in terms of fall. I think if there's several guys that have kind of taken leaps from their performance in spring, and he'd probably be number one on that list. And I think I believe he'd echo that to you in terms of just playing more consistently and playing with more technique, fundamentals, all those things. So I commend him on that. But Sylvie's down there a little bit, and there's a number of other guys that will kind of by committee behind them. Jay Crudell, freshman, did some work down there. No, that is like a lot of the spots. It's kind of a position to be named later in terms of who that guy is. But at this point, been pleased with Buki.
Would you be kind of willing to take us into your meeting room process with players? Because players talk about what you're asking of them, the strip counts and naming the strip king and things like that. How important is that time with these guys, especially now when you're trying to get your system installed and what you're all about?
Well, I think the exciting part is as you transition in the fall, the issue that you have in the spring is there's nothing that you want to leave kind of off their plate in terms of you want to tell them a million things every day. You want to tell them another thing, but you also got to talk about football. And so you probably spend too much time on scheme in that first spring because you almost have to attack it as if everybody's a freshman from a scheme standpoint. But in the end, what's paramount to your success is kind of everything else. It's not just the scheme aspect of things. And so the fall camp, when you have them, morning, noon, and night, it kind of gives you that little bit more of a window to kind of dig deeper into who we are and what we are, and probably a better way to put it at this point, who we want to be and what we want to be. So in any event, that's a daily, we'll have a couple meetings a day as a defense, as a unit. Every time we have a chance to huddle on the field and have some type of communication, we take advantage of it. And that's just, building, kind of a culture and that word's thrown out so much. You know, it's an ecosystem. It's you know, you gotta walk in a defensive meeting room. It's got to have a feel to it, and an expectation for what that content's going to be, and a group of guys that kind of all buy into. And so I'm very pleased with the buy-in, but that's an ongoing daily thing, and we'll continue through the season.